Sorry. Thanks, Scott. Man, this has been a night. This has been an ordeal here. This is pretty typical of CaliBFilms, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the full experience if you were experiencing much of it.
Yeah. So, I think, what was it, our Creep Miss one? Our Creep Miss shorts were maybe some of the worst things that we've ever done. We had the concept of creating, well, we wanted to do a horror anthology, and we wanted to do as little work as possible, so we went out and looked for people to make shorts for us, so we could make this horror anthology, which is normally how you make a horror anthology anyways. We didn't find enough people, and anyways, it was a catastrophe, and then we decided to do a live stream to fill one of the days that we were going to do the horror anthology on, and that was also a catastrophe. So I don't know why I still think that these live stream things are a good idea, but
It's probably because everyone else can do them fine in the world.
I don't understand why I keep screwing them up. But you can see, like, look at how sweaty I am here. Look at that. You probably can't see that.
I can't even see it.
No, I feel like...
It's just a sensation. You just feel sweaty.
I do feel very sweaty.
Under pressure.
I do feel under pressure. Okay, so back to the things. Well, anyway, so you just saw a video there. And the sound was awful, so we apologize. But what that was as we were saying, I, like through the years, through 6 years of movie making, you tend to go into different directions and tend to try different things. And that was one of the different things that I tried to do. And we're kind of at the point right now, like Chris was saying, where we're trying to figure out what our future is for Cali. Are you looking at our shirts? What our future is for Cali Balloons, and some of the things that we're thinking about doing is branching out and doing different things like vlogs, or like a big thing that we want to do is start releasing. We have like these hours and hours and hours of footage, behind the scenes footage that we took for another kind of web series idea that we wanted to do, and I've already bored Chris, and and we want to release them, and just kind of like in this raw kind of unedited form, mainly because we're lazy, but also because I think it can create like an interesting idea where people can maybe start to create their own stories, like within what we're doing, kind of like how Chris was talking about how DVDs, when they first came out, were kind of about involving you in the career. Involving you in the movie.
Totally.
And that's kind of part of what we wanted to do originally with YouTube, and now that we're looking for other forms of revenue within YouTube, a big thing is maybe this thing here, this thing.
Well, what we wanted to do from the start definitely was to try to transport the DVD experience to YouTube, in the sense of having like a feature film and then having like all the special features that you would ordinarily get on a DVD as videos linked to that. And you can, if you click around our channel, you can see like the framework that's there for that. But
people don't want to watch the bonus features.
Well, there's that, and there's we have to get the movies out also.
Yeah, okay. So that's the other thing too. Yeah. We're in a tricky situation because we just got Truth age restricted. So we were just kind of hitting some good hits with that, and then it got age restricted. Yeah. So we we went from like 6,000 a day down to 500, and that was a big kick in the gas. That is so
difficult to kick because it's difficult to find them.
I'll show you my Ganogas.
Once the live stream is over.
So heading back, so kind of the future of Cali-B and kind of what we want to go with it. At least what I want to do is push this idea of like I don't want to say social filmmaking, but like interactive movie making, wherein the viewer, you can interact and actually like be a part of the process in a way. So I don't know, like if you all have noticed, but we have things like stock footage Is it still going? Like we have stock footage up on our page, and things like that. And we really want to start this process of kind of you making the stories a little bit, and you making what's kind of going on. So you have our movies, and you can watch them, right? And then you can come in and you can see like some raw footage of us making the movie, and that footage is also going to be like Creative Commons, so you can come in and take that and edit that as you please, or do whatever, or like cut out our faces and put it on like a picture of a dick or something like that. But these are the sort of things that I'm really interested in, is creating like this social idea of filmmaking, and like, we're starting to lose that with things like Netflix and so on and so forth. There was, in the times of drive-ins, it would be a very social experience to go see a movie, and it wasn't just a 2D experience. You were actually a part of it. You brought in friends and family, and they would watch the movie, and you would talk as the movie was playing, and it's a very social experience. And that's, I think I've mentioned that many times, but that's like something I really want to incorporate.
As Netflix begins to dominate the market completely, there needs to be an alternative, and YouTube has everything in place to create that alternative if we can just like figure it out and get it right.
If they cannot flag our videos for age restricted content, so just like fast forward through the parts that you can't watch, and it's fine. Anyways, I think we're gonna get in someone here, like maybe